Hello everyone, welcome back to the VRML channel. My name is Kirito178, I will be your host for tonight. Today we are streaming a game between Space Crusaders and SALSA. Space Crusaders led by Lousy and SALSA led by Posy. Both teams within the top 10 of the region. Looking for them to put the ball in the middle now. We are playing in a scrim server, so I cannot talk. But I am trying to signal to them that we need to start. With them not quite taking the hint. But nonetheless, we are waiting for them to start. Here's the ball going into the center now. Ready for the start of the match. Ball in the center, looking to go up straight towards Lazy making that quick shot across into the goals, making it a 1-0 lead 10 seconds into this match. Ooh, I seem to be having some problems as Posy makes his way up the stolen by Chisel. It's not the Chisel I remember though. It seems he may have changed his name with the pass across to Lazy. Lazy going for another shot, but he will be denied. Touch there from Red 2 Relapse. But Posy will get his hand on that ball, going for that long shot there. Intercepted by Lousy. Lousy will make his way down the field now. Looking for his pass across to his left into Lazy's hands. But he will not catch it as Nebula grabs that ball, looking for another clear downfield. That is a long shot, but it will miss out slightly high. Going into Q974's hands. Carmen making his pass across to Posy. Posy going for that sharp angle, but Chisel will tackle him through. Chisel now getting his hands on that ball. Looking to make his way in. Looking for a pass across side to one of his teammates. Posy with the intercept there. Looking for another long shot, but it will bounce off of Mound. Lazy with the ball now, making his way up onto Bridge, trying to get his way around Red 2 Relapse and Nebula. Tackle surf there from Red 2 Relapse is going to get it into Nebula's hands. The tackle from Q974 getting it into Carmen's hands. Carmen getting tackled there, making its way into Nebula's hands. Lousy on his way through Mound. He's looking for any passes he can do across side. Quick pass there going into Chisel's hands. Chisel will go for that pass back to Lousy. But Red 2 Relapse is going to get his hands on that ball. In the end, Red 2 Relapse making his way around to the right side of his goals with this long shot to Posy. Posy is going to get tackled though. The ball is now in Nebula's hands with the tackle from Chisel not doing much to him. Pass across to Carmen is going to make it into his hands. Carmen not handing it over to Posy there with the shot. But it is going to miss. Red 2 Relapse now with the ball making the pass over to Carmen. Carmen making his way in. But it is going to make it into Nebula's hands with the reset back to Nest. Going for that shot there. But Chisel with the save. Tackles here from Nebula. Getting the ball into Posy's hand. Going in on an empty goal. But missing that shot. Carmen coming in from above. He will not be able to save it though. Red 2 Relapse making his way onto Bridge, looking to slow the game down a little bit. They are down one as Posy makes his way in towards the goals. Lousy VR with a save. The goalies are all four in the goals. Lousy with another save there. Carmen now with the ball. Lazy is going to get... No, Carmen will get his hands back on that ball with a pass over to Posy. Posy going for the fast shot, but it will not be into the goal. Lazy now with the ball, making his way down the field. Posy stealing that off of him, making his way, looking for that pass across to Red 2 Relapse, but it will not be into his hands, not making that connection. Chisel tapping the ball up. and Nebula resetting it into Posse's hands on Nest. Red 2 relapse with pass to Posse. Posse with the pass over to Carmen. Carmen making his way in, going for that shot, but it will be saved by Chisel, going all the way down the field. Not going into that goal though, as Posse grabs the ball. Posse with the quick clear down that left side. It will make its way into Lousy's hands. Q grabbing it. But all three players of pink are going to converge on that ball at the same time. Chisel trying to make his way past the defense as Posse grabs that ball and clears it all the way downfield. 39 seconds left on that clock as Lazy grabs the ball. Lazy is going to get tackled, but it's going to go into Nebula's hands. Posse with the catch there. Absolute dime. Chisel clearing it up onto Nest. For Lazy to grab it, Carmen is going to intercept it, making his way in towards goals with the shot right over Lousy, making it 1-1. 14 seconds left on that clock there. Chisel making his way downfield, just about getting past that. Lousy with the pass across to Lazy, but it will not be caught. Lazy now making his way downfield. It is overtime with the missed pass over to Q. Chisel with that ball now, making his way downfield, looking to get that goal and win the round here. Lazy is going to ceiling carve, but Posse will be in his way with the quick shot in, making that a round win for SALSA. Here we have two incredibly matched teams, both of an extremely similar skill level. SALSA being a master team, Space Crusaders sitting down in 10th being a high gold team. We will see over the rest of the match whether or not SALSA will be able to keep their lead at the moment, or whether Space Crusaders will make their way back in to make more points. Ball is now going into the center, so we will see after that 1-2 lead from SALSA. They're all sitting on mound waiting. And the ball is down into sewers, straight into Nebula's hands. But Lazy with the steal here, making his way down the field now. It is a 4v1 as the rest of his teammates make their way down. Lousy with the ball, going for that quick shot over Red 2 relapse. That is going to be the first point of the round. 20 seconds in SALSA's way. Will we see a repeat of last round? I do not know. Red 2 relapse carving around the camera there, making his way up, looking for his pass across to Carmen. Pass there going straight into Carmen's hands. Incredible passing plays here from the blue team. Lazy grabbing that ball in the circle, but he's not going to make his way in as Nebula returns the ball back over to the blue end. Nebula making his way onto mound now, looking for his pass to Carmen. Lazy with the tackle surf, but Nebula is going to keep that ball. Red 2 relapse making his way in, but he will be denied by Lazy once more. Lazy with the long shot there. Posse just barely getting his hands on it. Posse is going to try to make his way over Chisel, but Chisel will grab it, making his way down into sewers, dropping that ball there. Lazy almost securing the possession. Trying to make it underneath Carmen as it is a 3v1 in this corner. Chisel will get his hand back on it. Will he reset? No, he will not, as Posse gets his hands on that ball. Red 2 relapse now with the ball, making his way up, looking for that pass across to Nebula. Nebula making his way down for a shot, but it will be missed as Lousy gets the save, the reset onto mound there. Posse just barely dropping that ball. Nebula making his way up. He's going to make his way onto Claw, looking for his pass across to Posse. Posse with the ball, going for that up shot, but it is going to not go in. Chisel now with that ball. But Red 2 relapse, grabbing the ball straight off of him. Carmen trying to regain the possession there, but Posse will grab it, resetting it back towards his own hands. An unfortunate bounce off of that Geo there. Q making his way straight around the defense in towards an open goal. And he's now 2-1 SALSA's way. SALSA really showing Space Crusaders who the boss is. For 2-1 halfway through the 2-0 halfway through the match. Lazy just barely getting his fingers on that ball to not let the other team catch it. As Red 2 Relapse tries to grab it, but Lazy will have his hands on it. Nebula right on his tail. He will get tackled. Posy with the clear there. Q will get his hands into that ball. Nebula looking to get a pass off onto Mound for Carmen. Carmen making their way up. Red 2 Relapse now with the ball with the quick pass over to Posy. Posy looking for that pass over to his right. Unfortunately, there is no one there to receive it, but Nebula is going to get his hands on it. Carmen catching that ball. Going down onto Bridge. Biding his time. He does not have much time to bide as he passes over to Nebula. Carmen grabbing that ball again after Nebula has missed the shot. Q with the clear going straight up there as Carmen gets their hands back on the ball. Chisel trying to steal it off him. It is a 2v1 in this corner. Chisel clearing it out to Claw. Relapse trying to slap it back there. Nebula getting his hands into that ball there. Moving in on a 2v1. He is going to get it underneath the goalies, making it 2-1. Still SALSA's way. Space Crusaders getting a point on the board for this round. Chisel's going to grab that, going around Nebula. Doesn't matter as Nebula cannot currently touch him. He's going to look for his pass across to Lazy. Lazy with the ball, looking for that shot down, just barely missing off of the inside corner. Carmen now with this ball, making their way across sidewalk, but they are going to be tackled. Chisel making their way back in. Red 2 Relapse slapping that ball out as Lousy makes his way around looking for that top-on angle. Denial there from Posy. 15 seconds left and it seems that SALSA are able to get one more point, basically securing their victory for this round unless Space Crusaders can get one more point before the round is up. It seems not. Will they be able to get one buzzer beater as Lousy clears it out to the left side? Posy's going to grab that, making his way down, trying not to drop this ball now. But it is going to go onto the ground, making that a win for SALSA. That's 2 rounds in a row now. Are we about to see a 3-round game? It's teams the way around. No, they're not. Sorry, I've just had word that teams may be the wrong way around, but they don't look to be so. Both teams running around in the arena, but SALSA keeping their momentum there into that last round, really showing off to Space Crusaders that they will be the victors for this round. Actually, I might check on here. Lousy is on Space Crusaders. Oh, yes, the teams are on the wrong sides. My apologies. It seems that one of the teams have taken a pause. I will quickly fix up this little hiccup. If I can figure out how. Seems they've restarted the match. No, sorry. Just paused, possibly. It actually seems that Space Crusaders are in the lead now, as I still figure out how to swap my teams around. There we go. Now it's starting to make more sense. As Bacon comes in for Space Crusaders. couple swaps right here. Interested to see how this game goes. Seems that Space Crusaders being on blue in the lead now with 2 rounds, and SALSA sitting on 0 rounds so far. That ball is going to go into the center now. Ready for the 3rd round. Going straight down into Red 2 Relapse's hands. Red 2 Relapse is going to make his way up, looking for his pass across to Posy. Posy now grabbing that ball, making his quick pass over to Nebula, but it is going to be intercepted by Chisel. Chisel in that left side, looking for his pass across to Envy. Envy, who has come on for Space Crusaders, making his way around for that goal. Straight in 1-0. Posy with the ball now, making his way down through sewers, looking to get up over Bacon. Going back onto Nest as Envy and Chisel both crowd. Envy with the ball now. She's going to make her way around, but she will be tackled by Posy. Red 2 Rhoda with the ball. Nebula trying to get it over Envy there. She's not making it easy, but Carmen is going to catch that small clear. Envy close behind him. Carmen will make his way around Envy, looking for that top pocket, but it will not go in, as Lousy will save it. Space Crusaders still sitting 1 up as Posy puts it straight in. Chisel with the ball. That is now 1-1. Space Crusaders is still up 2 rounds though, so SALSA have quite a bit of catching up to do with the quick pass over to Lousy. Caught by Nebula, going for that long shot, but bouncing it off of Gish, which is what I've decided to call that Geo there. In remembrance of a good friend Gishnish Goo, as the pass makes its way along the field into Nebula's hands. Yeah. Armin making their way down the field there. Sorry for the interruption as Nebula makes his shot down. Chisel now going with that ball down the field, looking to make their pass over to Lousy as Lousy grabs that ball. Lousy making their way up, looking for that shot straight down, but Red 2 Relapse is there to deny it. Still sitting on 1-1 with 2 minutes left on that clock as Envy grabs the ball, making her way in, just barely not making it into the goal though. Carmen Winston now grabbing that ball, but it's going to make its way into Nebula's hands. Nebula making it underneath Bacon. Bacon with the pass across, denied by Posy. It's Posy masterfully sealing calves. Lousy getting his hands on the ball, making his way around to the left. Looking for the shot down, but Posy is going to deny it once more. Red 2 Relapse now with that ball. Looking for his pass across to Posy. Envy getting her hands on this ball, but she will be denied by Posy. Getting her hands back on the ball, though, as she makes her pass across, intercepted by Red 2 Relapse. Bacon now with their hands on the ball, but it's going to make its way over to Posy. Posy with the pass across to Carmen, going for that shot, but being denied by Chisel. Carmen with the pass across, going towards Nebula, but Lousy is going to grab it right out of his hands. I would like to give a shout out to Yuxi for calling out the fact that the teams were on the wrong sides, as Chisel makes his way in for the goal, making it 2-1 with 40 seconds left on the clock. Relapse making his way up now. Looking for his pass across to Posy. Posy's going to catch that ball, going for the quick shot. but it is not going to make it in as he is chased by 4 players of the other team. Lousy getting his hands on that ball and the long clear downfield. It's going to go into Chisel's hands. Going for that long shot. That will not make it in. It's in Bacon's hands. Going for that shot now. But Carmen will get it. Tackled. Not quite making it in as Envy gets her hands into the ball. Space Crusaders sitting up by 1 round. Will they get a buzzer beater? No, they will not. But that will still be the end of this round. Making it 3 rounds won. Space Crusaders there with an amazingly fast win. Really showing why they think they deserve the higher positions that they want. I will double check again that those teams are on the right sides. Yes, they are. Perfect. Thank you anyone who's come along. As I always say, I was Kirito178. Thank you for dropping by. Have fun. Keep on drifting.
Orion Drift VRML is brought to you by Another Axiom, Helga, the esports manager,